Hi guys, it's Thomas here from COTbase.com. Welcome to this week's COT review. Today I want to show you some charts from the 32nd report of this year. Let's get started and have a look at the changes in commercials positions as usual. There we go. And let's start with Mexican peso, where we had an 18% change there. There we go. So we have the change over here. You can see that it happened a few times in the past. Still can be considered a larger than average change there. Small speculators above zero line. Let's have a look at the 5-year chart for a moment, and then we're going to move on. There we go. S&P 400, 17% change from commercials. Well, here we can see similar change sizes actually pretty often, more than that Mexican peso. Nothing really special, actually. I should just move on and show you the cotton market, where we had a 16% change. There we go. But the 5-year chart is a interesting chart. And although we had a 16% sell signal from the change point of view, we can see that commercials are above the zero line. They're net long, which doesn't really happen that often. So it's definitely a bullish signal in the long term. So we've received this short-term sell signal, but would definitely be looking towards the long side in this market. Okay, let's have a look at live cattle. 16% buy signal, just the opposite. Okay, interesting. We've got large speculators and commercials above zero line, and it's only the small speculators who were taking the short side of the market. So pretty interesting combination we've got there. Let's just have a look at the chart and see whether we can find similar situations. We've got one here actually. But in general, as I've actually indicated a few weeks ago, there is a very strong correlation between small speculators and commercials. A lot of commercial participants just don't reach the reporting limits the FTC puts out, so they're actually put into the small speculators group. Interesting. Okay, let's move on, have a look at the COT extreme and the large speculators. We've got copper up on top with 160 report extreme. And let's just have a look at the 5-year chart to see what that shows us. So we've got the 160 report extreme, and that was actually somewhere over here. Actually, I would say that it's commercials who are more extreme. If we look at the 5-year chart over here, I wouldn't say it's the market that I'd be looking for opportunities at the moment. Of course, you can do other technical analysis and find this a good trade. But actually, let's have a look at the COT extreme for commercials. Yes, because I was suspecting that the Chicago wheat is on top with the 436 report extreme. We've been analyzing this market for a few weeks, and I think there's a lot of opportunity in this market. It's a huge extreme, and we can see that we haven't really prices didn't really skyrocketed further up. So I don't know, it could be a good possibility to just get back in, go short, or I don't know. It can still widen. The extreme can definitely go more. But it's an interesting signal, and I would definitely recommend everybody to have a look at this market. Let's just have a look at natural gas, market that we've been analyzing in the past couple of weeks. We don't really have a change signal. Commercials are at 214 report extreme. There was some price decline in the past 2 weeks. I don't know, nothing really changed. The picture still seems good if you're searching for a maybe long opportunity. I don't know. Commercials are definitely getting a little bit more bearish if you look at the 5-year chart. So maybe they could be a price decline for the upcoming few weeks. I don't know. That's going to be all for this week. I'm not going to show you any more charts, but you're free to check them out at cotbase.com at our COT charts page. And if you would like to have a more detailed analysis, new COT report types or other data types, or do a historical analysis, you can check out our subscription service at cotbase.com, and you're going to find all the tools needed for a great COT analysis. I appreciate your attention. Thanks very much for being with me. Have a great weekend, and I hope to see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.